Oh my god, this is not fun. Okay.
All right, I guess I'll do a little truck tour of the '01 Tacoma. Haven't done any videos of it in a while, so this is just hopefully going to be a short little update of the truck. I don't think I've washed it in over a year, and I washed it the other night, so now's a good time to take a little video because it's clean. I put the 4Runners hidden hitch on here so then I can run my winch. These Amazon headlights are peeling off. It's a good thing, if y'all remember before, they sent me an extra set, so I have an extra set in storage. I have Haley's BFGs and TRD 17s. She's got the old setup because it's got fresh tires on it. And these are almost bald. And I drive a lot less than what she does. I did pick up a Ford Ranger camper shell. Do not recommend getting a Ranger camper shell for a Tacoma because they're a little shorter in length and they're a little bit wider than what a Tacoma bed is. But you can still make it work. It's just definitely not going to be perfect. I got this one because of this side piece here, and this is a lot of my milling setup, and then I just installed this Harbor Freight toolbox in there. I'll show you guys that. But for interior, it's basically just the same little paint kit I got from Harbor Freight. Still got my tins in the back. Swing it around on this bus. I do have the seat out right now just because I've been taking this truck to work, and I've basically kept my working tools in this truck. So that's what the truck looks like. And then this is what the bed is. I gotta get new shocks for all these pieces because they're all worn out. So I have to use vice grips to hold them up. So if your shocks wear out, just get you some vice grips. And because I do a lot of work on this tailgate, I just screwed this BC plywood up here so it doesn't go anywhere, and then I have a flat surface and I can do all my chainsaw sharpening or just assembly, blah blah blah. For bar oil, I use 15W40. Does perfect, costs cheaper, and you can get a big pack of it from Sam's Club or Costco, and it does really good running in my saws. But I got this locked, so let me go get the key. Alright, so what I did, I had all the drawers out and I screwed the bottom into the bed so it doesn't go anywhere. And I really love this setup because I can keep all my stuff in here and not have to worry about it, for one, getting wet, and two, just spread all out over the bed. I was using like milk crates and stuff like that to keep my stuff in. So now everything is pretty much organized. Like my bar oil there, 2-stroke gas, my cant hook, my axe, my 36-inch mill, my backup, G888, my 660s up there, my hedge trimmer, my brush, and I think this is diesel fuel for burning. And I also got my pole saw there. So basically I've got everything set up in here for whenever I go on a job, I can just start cutting it. So that's basically how the truck is set up right now. Still a very good looking truck. All right guys, I'm gonna take a little update video right quick. Mainly for these stairs because I want to just record it. That way then I can touch base on it later if I can't remember how I built this staircase. So yesterday I did go and get 10 to 12. I think I got 10 walnut boards, 5/4. Basically everything I got was 5/4. I got 3 cherry and then 2 pretty wide sassafras. Like I've never, see that bottom piece? I've never seen a sassafras that big, but that is just beautiful. I love working with sassafras. But I've got to get some stairs to my mobile home, and I went to the local lumber yard and I think they were going to charge like $380 for this 5-step. So I went ahead and bought a bunch of lumber for like $270. Probably won't use that 2x6, but I have some boards somewhat left over. I think I've got just this one 5/4 by 6 left over. Those were the 4x4 posts. Those 2 there, but I can't use them. I still got 3 stringers because I've got to build a 6-step too. So I am gonna have to go get lumber, but mainly it's gonna be 2x4s and the 5/4 by 6. And then I need 4 4x4 posts, and I'm gonna do 2 6-foots in the front, 2 8-foots in the back. So basically how I built this was I wanted the steps as close as I can to the trailer. So I ran 2x6 right here, accommodated for the 1 inch, because this is 5/4 and it's right at 1 inch thick. So I accommodated for that thickness. That way then this plate, you would call it, would butt up pretty much. It's got a little lip, so it's not perfect, but it's all right. It's just some trailer steps. 2x6 here, and then I've got my stringers nailed to the 4x4 there, and then this stringer is screwed in from here. So, and for bracing, I've got 2x4s buttoned to the 4x4 post. Those 2x4s up there are screwed to the stringers and the 4x4, and then this is a 6-inch like plate. That way then I can just nail it here, nail it there, that other 2x4, nail it in here, and nail it into the 4x4, just to keep this really sturdy to where this post will not go forward and back at all. And then I cut my 4x4s up there. That way then, from your first step coming out, you're grabbing at 36 inches. And you're also grabbing at 36 inches on your first step here. So basically, it's right there. This is my arm extended. It's at my pocket. So it's just right there. And then what I did, ran my 2x4 to the inside of the 4x4, and then I ran this 5/4 on top there, and then screwed it through here. And then when I do my steps, I always nail my treads on first, and then I nail the risers. So you've got your treads, which are your top boards on the stringers, and then your risers, which is the vertical boards on the stringers. And these stringers are, I want to say 6.5 inch on the risers. And that's pretty much it for the steps. I really like it. These steps do not move. So, but the only thing about portable steps is that you don't have these posts, deep in the ground and with the concrete and stuff. So they've got a little bit of play at the first start, but not in the back, because you've got about 3 feet, nailed into that post. So it's already structurally kind of stable. But for the front, you only have it screwed to the the stringers. So very simple build. Will not break the bank, because like I said, I still got lumber left over to start on my 6-step. So you're basically going to save half the price. I was kind of worried because of the way lumber prices are nowadays, if it would just be cheaper to buy the thing. The steps are already prefab. But then again, you've got to pay for screws and everything else. But luckily, I had a whole bunch of 2-inch screws. These were 3.5s, but I have 2-inch there. So, but I've got to build some cabinet tops that are going to be 25 by 25. Got to figure out how I'm going to do that. I've got to start finishing a lot of this, or prepping a lot of this rough sawn walnut, because I've got to start making a bunch of stuff for Uniquely Yours and get her product out so she can sell it. But other than that, I do have some really cool slabs in here that I've been flattening, and getting a good surface so you can see what that wood looks like. It's beautiful stuff. And then I did make a really nice looking black walnut shelf too. I have to show you that. But this is a piece of cherry that I'm gonna be doing. This is also a Harbor Freight tool cart. It's like the $200 one. And basically what I did was I took the toolbox out of that and I screwed it into the bed of the Tacoma. So I should have a video about that. But I had these pine, like rough cut lumber with a live edge on it. Didn't know what to do, so I went ahead and just screwed it to here to give it a cool look. And then I'm gonna probably either put this piece after I finish it, but I'm gonna put a slab on top of there and just make it like a symbol cart, so you can have like tools and stuff. I might put a piece of plywood there and you can lay stuff in there, have like a 2-shelf, and then your worktop, which would be like an actual slab. Hopefully I can finish that. But that's pretty much it for now. Staying busy, but trying to get the phones I can record out too. And then this is some nasty juice I've been making to get some potassium for my plants. So this is basically just banana peelings in like a mason jar with water, and it will give you potassium for your plants. And also I cut Sedona the other day. Took me about 2.5, 3 hours. But it's getting hot out here now, so I figured she needed a haircut. But if you see right there, it's 82 degrees with 70% humidity. Last week it felt amazing, Today is June the 3rd, and last week it felt amazing. It had like 35% humidity. It's the only bad part about North Carolina, the humidity just like, it's crazy. The temperature would be fine, but the humidity makes it feel a lot hotter. So, all right. Check in with y'all later. Don't run away from your babies. Don't forget the babies. Come to the woods. Poor little babies.